Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We'll pause after that first snap of the game. Gonna need to adjust their game plan because that is their running back who's hurt and getting some help. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's on the move. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 40 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Running this one left. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And in for the Miami touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Short pass caught by his tight end. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Fred Warner.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 1st down here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This is complete to Neighbors. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right.
This throw is caught. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They give it to him up the middle.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Back to him again on 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 48. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Neighbors with the catch. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Jukes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Dolphins earn the chance to tie before halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 42 yards on that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll throw on 1st. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Rolling left, buying some time. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this.
Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Finds a man right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down throw, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Lawrence working from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Lawrence looking to throw. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to take over after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brown. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's all the way home, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead. Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it! And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Past midfield at the 45. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins continuing to fight at least. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lawrence to throw it. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Dolphins have it to begin the fourth, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Brown on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Brown on the carry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going with Brown on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 48. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut into the lead by another point.
Dolphins 34.
Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Got him in. It's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. They send a receiver in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Dolphins, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Has a man, it's Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Hey. Fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ballin' life, my whole take wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my crotch.